Face still hurt?
Cuts and bruises are still all over Mabel Jensen's face after the 4-year-old was run over by a speeding cyclist Monday in Riverside Park.
My other kids jumped out of the way, but he hit my little one.
1 second, the family is walking along the Hudson River Greenway by the 79th Street Boat Basin. The next, they're in the emergency room.
There's no safe way to speed through a crowded pedestrian area on a bike.
In 2018, 5 pedestrians reported to police they were hit by cyclists in Riverside Park, and 12 in 2017, numbers that don't shock the Upper West Side community, since most believe cyclists go too fast on the Greenway.
It's just about being sensible.
They think they're in a race, yeah, for sure.
The onus is on them to be more careful if they're really going fast.
The Greenway stretches around most of Manhattan's waterfront. On some paths, cyclists must dismount, but along a stretch of the Upper West Side, everyone has to share. And the responsibility is literally and figuratively a two-way street for bicyclists and pedestrians.
There are a lot of runners and pedestrians who are wearing earbuds and can't hear anything. They can't hear you scream when you're about to hit them.
So cyclists say pedestrians and runners are just as much to blame as they are.
I think they need to be cognizant of the rules of the road.
You can't mix high-speed cycling with pedestrians. There's no safe way to do that.
But soon they may not have to compromise. A separate cycling pathway is almost finished, being built between 72nd and 83rd, funded by the office of council member Helen Rosenthal. She's now urging the Parks Department to extend separate paths so, quote, all pedestrians and cyclists can travel through the park safely. This mom just wishing the plan and the separate paths came sooner. Dick Brennan, CBS 2 News.
The Parks Department says when the Hudson River Greenway renovation is finished, 5 miles per hour signs will go up in key areas. Also important to note, any bicyclist who endangers a pedestrian could get a fine of up to $750.